were there, I swear.
High Command, this is Airborne Captain.
Go ahead.
All forces are RTB at this time, clear to end mission.
Copy.
I don't have a pistol.
Where are the German wives?
Yes.
The white woman, that.
Gay, by the way. Or a white woman first.
That's where you're wrong.
I surrender.
I'm not gonna make it like 5 points there.
Who's blowing the horn?
Stroke.
What?
Who's blowing the fucking horn?
Apologies. Now, High Command, this is ground. All forces RTB.
Over and over again?
You are not ground.
Clear to end scenario.
Homebrew life.
Hey.
Noah.
Who fired the fucking RPG?
User left user joined your channel.
Really, guys? The firing at the end of ops is not fucking funny. Chill your fucking tits at the end of the goddamn ops, or else you're gonna get a fucking ban.
West Virginia.
Someone launched a rocket as well.
I think he was talking about the rocket which killed everybody because my screen went red.
So,
Yeah.
User joined your
you're very
channel.
lucky I didn't catch you with that rocket launcher because I have no hesitation of making sure you don't play again.
User joined your channel.
Pretty obvious.
I mean,
shit.
you can easily find it.
I know who it is. I know who it is.
Okay, well then,
We'll keep that for later.
just yeah, thank you. So, we'll do this Ambi style. First things first. Did you guys actually enjoy that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, because
It was a trek.
from my perspective, looks like you guys were having the most miserable time possible.
It was amazing.
I don't know about
running in
Arma,
circles.
but Armor was having a blast.
Okay, good.
Hey man, it's World War
So-
II, buddy. People are gonna die and shit.
Yeah,
get
no,
lost.
that was it was meant to be a high casualty mission, but it was more casualties than I was expecting. But it was. Did you guys think you missed something in the briefing that you possibly would have made that mission about 10 times easier?
Artillery.
Probably.
You had artillery, which was used one time and then one other time, but there's a bigger point.
Air power.
Why? How were you supposed to get that air support?
Destroying the AA
Oh, you
position.
guys.
Okay, and Airborne called out that the AA position was down.
No one called it.
No one asked for air to come in.
Yeah, I tried to get in contact with the RTO.
I
and
did too.
nobody-
I don't know if you could tell, Abby. I was trying to pull teeth there. I was like, hey, there's something that now that the Airborne's called.
I could tell, but
Oh.
we weren't in any position to do so. I was trying to
Yes.
get in contact with the fucking ground RTO.
So this is why I specified that role is extremely important, because you guys got baduped there at the fucking end going for the HQ. Speaking of which, I'll cover a little funny thing you guys did there, but they sent a full fucking panzer column with a Tiger and 4 infantry squads to go rescue the commander and get him the fuck out of Dodge. If you had your P-47s up in the sky, that would have been wishy-washy cake wash. That would have been nothing. Yes. So
Is that what the 4 of us at the front of the column there walked right
you
into?
walked straight into the first panzer, yes.
Yeah. So
Um,
get this: when you 4 walked right past it, we came up behind because we came up on a flank because we're like, all right, they got it cleared, and I just turned over in just enough time to see the Panzer look at us and basically wave before smoking us. I was like,
No,
oh.
I think I'm talking earlier than that, because Seekin and I had an incredibly fun time after we ended up ahead of the main column, I think the first time heading for that HQ. Panzer drove past us because we hid in the trees, and then the infantry found us.
Yes, so if your P-47s were in the sky, again, that would have been nothing. So you guys missed that. The use of mortars was a little bit negated by the fact that Airborne, killed basically all of the Arty crew, took their Arty and started shelling the other side of the city for you.
Thank you, Airborne.
We had to do it. We had to do it.
Damn right.
So
Hey, that's good on airborne.
Yes, but they also found out what happened when.
We took too long.
Yes, they sent reinforcements, and I hope you guys didn't kill you too fucking hard, because there at the end you guys ran into the Tiger and Panther. They had no engine, and but they had ammo, so they kind of just.
Oh, I noticed.
Yeah, they kind of turned and fired. So
It wasn't the tiger that actually killed us. There was like a half track with a pack on the back of it that actually killed us, like from the hill behind us to like.
There was no half tracks with packs, but yes,
Southwest.
there was 3 half tracks that came running up to basically assist. So that's that. Oh, in the middle of the op, I do apologize for the people who were at spawn and you got bombed. The JU decided to have a completely mind of its own, and even though I told it to bomb the city, it decided that it was going to bomb the base instead. But yeah,
maybe you should test for that.
Literally kill yourself.
It was.
It's okay, Fowler.
I
I took care of half the problem.
You did,
with the
and
AA,
I
so-
saw that. That was.
You know why I stopped shooting? I ran out of ammo.
Oh, but yes.
I love.
I got some critiques.
I gotta add though. I love the initial night attack from the airborne's perspective at least. It was tense as all get out. Fuck, it was amazing.
Homebrew just
guys-
was it really on the right area?
Yeah, you guys got
Was it really
hard
tense
fucked.
with Virginia Roads playing?
You guys got completely fucked, and I had to toggle unconscious you a little bit. I tried to get at least granted up, and you guys were all set to medics, so I hope you guys caught on to that.
That's how I wanted to put up.
We did
gotta
pick that
leave the
up
Germans
a
some
bit.
night sources. It seemed pretty weird. They're operating completely in the dark.
No, the artillery battery was. The rest
extremely
was lit
dark
up.
in there.
Yeah, but the artillery battery for sure.
What ended up happening was the truck turned its lights off, and the lights were on the truck, on the artillery pieces. That's why. That's how it was meant to be, but they turned themselves off.
Yeah.
Missed that.
Homebrew here missed his grenade to get it in the artillery pit.
I overthrew.
Did you guys
I
catch
was like, boy.
Did you guys catch the little offensive position that I quote unquote set up for you? Did you see the log that was on top of the hill that was like literally perfect?
Knocked over?
Yeah, it was knocked over. Perfect.
Yeah,
for
we
the
sat
artillery.
there.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I sat there
we
and
were
engaged
there.
from it.
I was bouncing between because you guys both actually attacked at the exact same time.
Neat.
Really?
Yes. Well, Frost
impressive.
Frost basically found the loop that I was hoping he found like right away. So, because I told him about how the artillery rotates between firing positions every 10 minutes, so he waited for the first rounds of shell and then drove straight through there immediately, which I was not expecting. But he did it, and it actually worked out to their favor. Problem was, in the very beginning, what actually fucked you guys more than you'll ever know is you drove up with your fucking lights on.
I was yelling at them to turn off too.
So, I didn't even touch them. Guess who got spooked in the very beginning, right away? The pack gun that was watching the road. Which, by the way, guys, if you're driving a vehicle, take hint. If there's a bunch of dead Shermans laying around the road, something killed the Shermans there. And
I don't think we saw any of those.
We didn't see any of them.
No,
really.
So literally after we drove by during daytime, I saw it. I'm like, may have been an indicator.
You guys didn't see the ones at the end of the road where the first vehicle blew up at?
We actually dismounted like right
It must have
before
been too
that.
dark.
But yeah,
it must
we
have been too
didn't
dark for
see
you
'em.
guys. But yes,
It was too dark.
They were there.
Yeah, we.
So you
Wait,
no, you had your lights on. Wait a second.
No,
So-
we turned them off, and your guys didn't fire till somebody turned them back on.
Okay.
We almost moved inside the fucking.
Well,
road,
hang
so-
on. It might be. Yeah, here we go.
So we turned on the lights because your ground command went off. It's disconnected.
Yeah.
And we turned the lights on because you fuckers were just sitting there in front of us doing absolutely nothing, clusterfucking. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to figure things out. So I
User
basically
disconnected from your channel.
I was trying to get a
figure out
hold
what
of
your game plan
That
was.
honestly was the
radio.
worst time to do that. The pack gun was
Yeah.
like lights and fucking opened up its gun and just immediately blew.
When we
Yeah,
turned turned the lights on,
office.
oh sorry, go
Please.
ahead, Ben.
I was trying to find the RTO. I had no idea where he was because I was trying to step up and keep command.
Yeah.
I wanted to get illumination on that field or in the town so I could see where the German positions were from the position we were because they hadn't opened up on us yet. I figured we were probably no more than 200 meters from the Germans where we were.
No, you were pretty close. They were so close they could hear your engines roaring. Let's put it that way. So,
So if I'd gotten those elimination rounds, it would have turned into pretty much a firefight real freaking quick.
Just as an aside, I got to run.
Okay.
By the way, thank you, Falx. That was awesome.
Awesome, good. I'm glad you liked it.
Cheers, guys.
Yep. See you, Gaben.
User disconnected from your channel.
So, but
Yeah,
that.
Falx, go hang on,
But
come on.
yeah, the reason it was taking so long to get people organized is I had him. We were in Deathblade. I was trying to find the RTO and I couldn't find where he was. I knew Frost had disconnected.
Yeah. So, what the main point and the reason I like World War II is it emphasizes comms and you guys' ability to stick together and work together as a unit versus relying on a radio.
User left your channel.
The whole point was that you guys had to rely on each other and stick together to work together. So, you couldn't just call like, "Hey, Bravo, what you doing?" Fucking, you got to run a guy over or go figure out yourself by working together. So I hope that emphasized and you guys saw the little what ifs if you guys don't have good communication. Because if you get good communication here, I promise you when you add a radio, you guys will be doing fantastic. Did you also notice what wasn't at the field HQ? This is the funny part, by the way.
The captain?
Yeah. Any commanders, do you know why?
They all
You guys walked within 75 to 100 meters of the actual field HQ. You walked past it. Then you guys started engaging the guys. That compound that you guys assaulted at the end, that was the field HQ. You walked.
Yeah,
you walked past it. So when you guys started engaging the guys coming to save the commanders there at the end, they're like, oh fuck! So they just hopped in their car and drove out right behind you and just drove the other way. And they actually got out. That's what.
Yeah, so we were walking past.
That's why you didn't.
I turned to the nearby medic and was like, are those German trucks? And we looked over there and we're like, oh, we should go tell Commander about that. And so we started sprinting forward, and then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose up front, and we were like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're loud. Yeah, that was fun.
But I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. From my perspective, it looked like you guys were getting your asses fucking kicked, and it sucked. But you guys cleared the town part ridiculously fast. I was expecting that to take so much longer.
Once that pat gun fired, I just ordered charge the entrenchment.
Yes, and flanking the town and not trying to cross that little bridge, brilliant. Completely brilliant.
Falx, I don't know about if you could see it from your point of view, but when we hammered that AT gun across the bridge, it did not want to die.
I didn't see it, no.
Oh my gosh.
We
put like
fired
4
a couple
HEs.
HE rounds into it.
Interesting.
But I will say that the most fun I ever had in a tank was in that town.
Well, good. I'm really.
We were fucking. Yeah, that was amazing. It was really intense. It was, really fucking shoot heavy. Had to use our thinky brains a couple of times.
Can you turn out from the Sherman and talk to someone next to you?
We can talk to them from inside the tank. However, it's just easier if they get inside the tank.
Okay.
Yeah, or somebody hops in the commander and then turns out.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant, because that's the whole point. Was you guys? It's a struggle. You guys are armor, and armor needs a screen, and when you can't contact your screen directly, it makes it even scarier. So that was the whole point, and why I like to limit radios again. Because then it makes for interesting things where it's like, fuck, someone go figure out what the infantry's doing. Help, fucking Jesus, like.
Yeah, like half the struggle was while we were in that town fighting. As the gun, I had to keep looking around because I didn't want to fire off a round and then like 5 of the guys in front of us just eat shit from it.
Yeah. Good.
But thankfully, that 75 low velocity.
Yes.
Or 74 low velocity
75.
doesn't produce a lot of pressure.
Yes.
Yeah, 75 low velocity doesn't produce a lot of overpressure, so we could fire relatively close. If we were doing that like an Abrams or something, there's a couple of times we would have schwacked half the squad just by the pressure.
You guys fucking dunked like so many fucking tanks in your first tank. It was ridiculous. Like I sent literally what was it? I sent 6 tanks at you, and you killed all 6. And I was like, "What the fuck, dude? They're not dying."
Good job, armor.
And then
baby.
you guys got flanked out in the field. Unlucky.
Yeah, and then we hammered the hell out of that tiger, but it would not die. Like I was,
yes.
I was hitting.
Well, it was
it was
a tiger from the front.
Yeah, with the 75, you won't be able to penetrate
and
a Tiger front.
I was RCing that, and I kept firing all around you, hoping you would eventually kill me. So, and then eventually I was like, you know what? I actually didn't mean to kill you. I actually didn't mean to. I meant to fucking have the round bounce off whatever was in front of you. I didn't know what it was. I didn't realize it was just hay. So the round literally pierced and just dunked the fucking hay. I was like, oh, oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Yeah.
And then sorry.
We're kind of hoping that it was just gonna forget about it.
So
being hay.
So at that point, you guys had lost like 3 tanks. So I was like, you know what? They don't have any other armor. So I was like, oh yeah, you guys basically shot around and ricocheted and cut their engine. So they hopped out and tried to run. Which they did.
Yeah,
and they got gunned down.
Then we came up behind, and then something demolished us.
Well, you guys. So when you guys came up, when you guys came up behind the Tiger, thinking it was still alive, lol. By the way, 2 infantry dudes walked up. I actually didn't even see them. They were actually right next to you, and then they just turned and threw AT grenades. But yeah, you guys were shooting at a like after you guys died, that Tiger's been dead the whole time. Or uncrewed, I should say, at least.
You give them a 76, they'll be able to deal with Tigers, no problem.
Yep. Well, no, the 75 can pierce too. 75 will wreck a fucking
No, not
Tiger.
from the front.
Well, not from the front.
Well, side and rear.
Welcome to the Sherman and using its mobility and numbers. I was also expecting more tank crew today, especially with the numbers that we had. I didn't realize we were gonna have
I was
one
gonna
tank.
go tank crew when I joined in halfway through, but seeing that no one else was gonna do it with me, or no one was able to do it with me, I was like, fuck it, I'll just go combat medic with command element.
You guys also didn't use your fucking half tracks at all, which I was actually baffled by, because those things have 50 cals on the top.
The tank was a good enough IFV.
Yes, but they also had the main reason was they were littered to the brim with ammo and medical supplies inside.
That's true.
User disconnected
like
from your
50.
There were medical in the.
Yeah, in the half tracks there was like 50.
That's the only place there was
50 bandages, 50 morphine, 15 epi, 10 packs, fucking tourniquets, everything.
User disconnected from your channel.
That would have helped to know.
Oh yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot you fixed the op where the half tracks actually have medical in there.
Yes. Did anyone?
I remember testing this.
Did anyone have any problems with weapons or gear wise? Because I haven't tested these loadouts. I did test the loadouts, but apparently there were some issues.
The grease gun needs a red dot.
Okay. Anything else?
Okay.
Squad leader, Thompson submachine gun. Most of the mags are fine, but there are 2 tracer mags in the kit, and those actually won't work with the Thompson that has them.
Okay. You didn't tell me this. And fucking.
I did. I told you.
You 100. You said they were all fine.
No, I did not say that. I told you.
110%. You did not.
Kind of blame this on me. Fucking.
You didn't even test airborne. You said so yourself. Fuck nugget.
I did.
You literally said so yourself.
Hey, Falx, you can't say that we didn't test airborne.
No, you did, or you did. Pocket or. Fucking Daka did.
He doesn't know what you're saying.
Daka didn't. But anyway.
Alright.
It's all good.
But I hope Airborne picked up on the hint that German weapons are free to loot whenever you guys wanted, which I think you guys did. And you,
now we're used to
Army boys,
not being able to do that.
And Army boys, like in World War II, they picked up German weapons a lot, like because they would run out of ammo and resupply would be pretty far away because they'd be stretched pretty thin. So. If picking up enemy weapons is, if you run out of ammo, it's not a big deal. Obviously, picking up a German weapon upon first contact is not what you want to fucking do, but if you run out of
also,
ammo.
who avoid helmets.
German weapon, best weapon.
Also, who doesn't want to bring a Luger home? Too?
Yeah.
So did anyone catch the little Easter eggs I planted?
Squad leader had a Luger already.
And one of the ammo bearers had Lugers too. You guys had looted them in previous engagements.
I like the MG34 in the bed with the G43.
Yes.
I stole
that. Was pretty mean.
Yes.
German love story.
I do have a.
Yes, go ahead.
User left your channel.
So at one point, the medics were medicing in a little wooden shack, and a grenade just flew into the room.
We weren't inside; we were outside.
No, I was inside, and the grenade flew into the room. And murdered us all. I'm wondering if that was a friendly grenade or a
no idea.
RC grenade.
Not RC.
Okay.
I generally don't RC unless it's to fix the AI.
Yeah, because it was just before the push across the river, and like all the casualties, all 3 medics and myself were in there, and most of the rest of the ground force were around us. So I'm like, where the hell did that grenade come from?
It looked like one of the friendly grenades, and it killed everybody in that